Unexpressed expectations are premeditated resentments. No one is capable of guessing your needs, wants, and boundaries. It's your job to make those really clear to the people in your life. Even the best partners and friends that you share similar interests, values, and lifestyles with are not always going to be able to anticipate your needs, wants, and boundaries. And no matter how smart, sensitive, and emotionally intelligent you are, you will not be able to guess all the needs, wants, and boundaries of the people in your life. Trying to guess the needs, wants, and boundaries of others without clear communication leads to people pleasing, codependence, resentment, and everything else that sucks away the potential for healthy relationships. Unless you get used to having honest, transparent, and timely communication about your needs, wants, and boundaries, your romantic relationships and friendships will eventually become toxic and you will lose the people that you love the most. The price of having healthy relationships is having tough conversations. To build intimacy, you have to be willing to risk it all, rock the boat, and engage in healthy conflict and fighting fair, which I discussed in depth in a previous video. The reward you will get from your courage to engage in tough conversations whenever needed is less overthinking and rumination, and much more intimacy, love, and safety in your relationships. My partner has done a lot of work on herself and is an excellent communicator. Like most healthy couples, we talked about needs, wants, and boundaries early on in our relationship. In spite of the excellent communication early on, there were still things that we did not know about each other and our personalities. One thing my partner and I enjoy on the days that we do not get to see each other in person is doing a video chat before bed. I had never done this before and viewed my smartphone as a tool for logistics only. And it was not something I was aware that she wanted. But I was only too happy to do it, and it brings us closer and builds anticipation for the times that we do get to see each other in person. If she never brought up her need for daily communication, I would have never known that she wanted and needed it from me, and she would have been resentful. Luckily, she's an emotionally intelligent adult that has no problem communicating what she needs from me, and as a result, I feel more safe, secure, and satisfied in the relationship because I know I don't have to guess what she needs from me. She will just tell me. Boundaries in relationships can be tough to navigate because you don't know a lot about the other person until you've spent a good amount of time together. There were things I did and said that triggered my partner's overthinking and made her feel disrespected. Because of her love for me and she wants our relationship to be healthy, she immediately let me know that what I was doing made her upset, and she helped me to understand her triggers. She also asked me to put myself in her shoes, and I quickly realized that if she acted the way that I sometimes did, I would definitely be triggered and upset. And that helped me to be more aware and conscious of what I was saying and doing in her presence. My partner calling me out immediately when I triggered her instead of withholding her feelings built safety, trust, and intimacy because I know if I do or say something that triggers her, she'll let me know immediately and we can resolve it and move on. Calling others out when they cross your boundaries is a skill and an act of love that will save your relationships. Passive aggressiveness and punishing your partner instead of clearly communicating your boundaries when they are crossed is a guarantee of a toxic relationship. Making your needs, wants, and boundaries known in your relationship is a test of the relationship. And in order to have the type of relationship that you really want, you have to be willing to rock the boat and even lose the other person. If your partner is constantly dishonoring your boundaries and unwilling or unable to fulfill your reasonable needs and wants in a timely manner, then you have to accept that that relationship is not for you and you have to let them go. The right person will be willing to communicate clearly and honestly and work with you. This will result in you both being fulfilled, safe, and secure in your relationship. I love you guys. I believe in you. And these conversations are always hard to have, especially in the beginning. And it's not easy if you're not used to calling people out right away. But it's something you can even teach your partner if they haven't been taught how to communicate, is you show them by your actions. You call them out when they say something that triggers you, and you make your needs, wants, and expectations really clear and give them a chance to step up and meet your needs. And we're not children. You have to fill your own cup and meet your own needs, but there's certain things that you want out of a relationship and you deserve, and don't settle. But you will have to settle and you will be resentful if you don't actually communicate what your needs and wants are. And you will have your boundaries plowed over if the other person doesn't know what they are. So it's really clear. It's really simple. You have to communicate even when that's not easy. I believe in you. I love you. I know you can do this. If you have any extra things to add or anything that I left out, or if you want to talk about your personal experience with this, please leave it in the comments below. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.